On-air Disposition. This is Gagarin. Let's go! The Baltic roars across the region. Estonia decided to conduct an exercise at the end of August. And not just any exercise, but maneuvers that can only be called Furious Wolf. No other name fits. Lithuania, of course, couldn't ignore the linguistic challenge from its neighbor. And you could say launch the Big Eagle X as a counter-challenge. Riga, however, got stuck. I think Latvia is facing a tough choice. Name their exercise Loop of the Harsh Anaconda, or something like Cobra's Strike to get creative. In general, they are preparing to stun us, or they believe that Furious Wolf and Big Eagle are enough for us. And they will manage to force the Belarusians to flee, make the army repent and falter. Especially since even the Belarusian commanders lack military imagination. They conduct some nameless exercises, and it's unclear where. Now they've gone to the Caspian region, and they'll fire some S-300s, Tor-M2s, launch Su-30s. But what are those S-300s, Tor-M2s, Su-30s, if the maneuvers have no name? Just a trifle. Even the media is ashamed to write about it. But undoubtedly, it's not so comical when you realize that Lithuania, in the context of these exercises, is just NATO territory. Near Vilnius, during the mentioned Big Eagle exercise, the 21st German Rapid Response Brigade is involved. Over 650 pieces of equipment are being relocated by land and sea. However, the most interesting declared goal is to determine the time needed to deploy Bundeswehr forces to protect Lithuania from the east. From us, that is. It's peculiar to build up a strike, I emphasize, a strike group Big Eagle at our borders, and to declare that they need to find out how many days it will take to make it even more powerful, but for defense. In one way, we are not original today. Ukraine launched drones through our territory, so maybe we should have waved flowers at them from the ground. But Minsk instead shot down the devices, reacted unfriendly, and decided to strengthen border security. And did everything exactly as the Commander-in-Chief Lukashenko outlined.
We systematically monitor and analyze the situation. This is reported to our Commander-in-Chief, and the Presidents make decisions to strengthen, organize the reinforcement of state border security in the southern operational direction. A number of groups have been created, which have moved to various operational directions. Our intelligence sees all the groups created on the territory of the neighboring state. We know their intentions, but nevertheless we are ready to respond adequately if necessary. We have occupied initial areas according to the order, and are now setting up the areas. This is also a separate element. Training the commander on how to dig in, occupy areas also yields results. So that's what we're doing now, smoothly, but ready to perform any tasks assigned to us. The military at the border have a wide range of combat equipment. However, the key weapon remains the awareness that their homeland is behind them, and it would be better if it continued to be covered by a peaceful sky. This is what motivates the soldiers and officers.
At the moment we are performing a task at the checkpoint. We are enforcing the access control, ensuring that no unauthorized persons enter. And in case of an attack, we are ready to repel it. The Commander-in-Chief said that in case of an attack, the response will be tough, and we are ready to carry out this order.
Recently, it has become noticeable that NATO representatives in our region are not just conducting standard reconnaissance. They are increasingly flying combat aircraft to study the physical and geographical conditions of the area. This is called studying the theater of military operations, and studying it in practice. During the Furious Wolf exercise, for example, Italian Air Force fighters practiced bombing and assault strikes at extremely low altitudes. And where else to practice? Here we have the most serene place today. It's quieter only in Ukraine. Besides studying the territory, the Alliance is of course also watching Minsk's reaction to increased tension. And this works in our favor. Let them watch and see. The Belarusian response to provocations is consistent. Calm and precise actions. They are very convincing because they are genuine.